Hey everybody, I want you to head down to teespring.com and check out Bondy's Boutique and get some of Bondy's merch.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Bondy Blue and I am back for another Love After Lockup. Before we get into it, I want to remind you guys about Scentbird. I smell good, bitch. Okay, check down below in my description box and look for the Scentbird link so you can get your first month subscription with a percentage off, okay? With a little bit off of it. Y'all go ahead and check down below for that, as well as Soapy Luv. Okay, get into Soapy Luv. All right, handmade soaps made by an African American woman. Okay, we're trying to get those African American Black-owned businesses popping. Okay, so y'all get down below in my description box and y'all check those things out. Now let's get into the episode. Clint and Tracy. Y'all, I'm so damn tired of Clint and Tracy. First of all, Tracy is just hard to look at this point. Like, I'm sorry. But the difference a couple of months can make, baby. Because when they got married, she did not look this bad. Like, it's sad. It's so sad. You know, I feel the same way Clint mama feel like. It's sad. Okay? Like the mama said the situation was sad as well. All right? Now, this is the first time she's supposed to be able to go over there to the mama house and talk to the mama, try to appeal to the mama sensitivity, get her to like her and all of this. But they're an hour late, y'all. A whole hour late because Clint is trying to find a pair of jeans that don't have holes in them for Tracy to wear over there to his mama house. And I'm like, Clint, it don't matter what she got on. Your mama still not gonna like her. Like, it don't even matter. But you know what? I digress. After they leave their house an hour late, get to the mama house and Tracy's like, hi. And the mom is like, y'all are late. Late, all right? Your dad had to leave and go to work, but come on, let's sit down and eat. And Tracy is like, oh, thank you so much for having me. And the mom is like, when that mom hit that, like, it hurt her to try to smile at Tracy. I was like, damn, mom is not having it at all, y'all, at all. It's just, it was cold-blooded, but I'm on mama's side with this, okay? And mom wants to know what's the plan for Tracy and Clint. And Clint says, the fairy tale, mom. And mama said, okay, now see, if fairy tales aren't real, son, marriage is hard work. What are y'all gonna do? Okay? What's gonna be the situation amongst y'all? Mama say, Tracy, look, I can't be fake with you, baby. I can't be fake. And that's what the mama was basically saying. I can't sit up here and smile in your face and make you feel comfortable like I like you, because I don't right now. You have some proving to do. And until you do that, baby, this is the situation, but you can only gain my trust once. Mama said you can only fuck me over one time, okay, baby? And then it ain't gonna happen again. I need you to know that, okay, Tracy? Like, talking to her slow and shit. Clint said to his mom needs to just understand Tracy has turned over a new leaf. And I'm like, Clint, you don't believe that yourself, so I don't know why you trying to sell that shit to your mama. Boy, go on somewhere with that. Let's go ahead to Lamar and Andrea. Oh, Lord, they worked on my nerves. So Lamar is supposed to be spending time with the family. He's only been home for one full day. Okay? Now, they decorating a Christmas tree. They done got the Christmas movies and a hot cocoa playing. They excited, okay? And y'all, this is my type of thing, so I was excited as well. But you know what? Lamar has somewhere to go. And the teenage daughter is like, what you mean you got somewhere to go? We planned all of this and now you got somewhere to go. You knew all day you had somewhere to go, but you wasn't going to say nothing until this moment. You know what, Lamar? I don't have time for this. I'm going to bed. And the teenage daughter and the teenager, and they just go ahead and leave out the room. And he and Andrea talk. And Andrea is like, you need to be spending time with your family. You don't need to be out there in these streets running behind friends that got you in a situation that you was in the first damn place. But he feels like he needs to be free. He needs to get out. He needs to be around his friends and his family that he cannot bring around Andrea because, see, Andrea doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. So he can't do any of the things that he enjoys doing around her. So he has to hurry up and get away from her so he can go smoke a joint or drink some alcohol or whatever he about to do with his friends and his cousins who all looked high. But I don't know what they was high off of because they still had wings on the plate for a very long time during their scene. But she tried to argue with him, but he wasn't hearing it and he still left. And then they sit up there and talk about her. And the family is blaming her for the fact that he hasn't been around. And he was like, look, it's not her fault, okay? It's not her fault. I've been in jail for 20 years. Like, he only been out of jail for a year. So I'm really going to need for everybody to calm the hell down, trying to blame Andrea for why y'all ain't seen y'all family member who just got out of jail from a 20-year bid. Like, go ahead somewhere away from me with this old disgusting ass people. I just kind of felt like they was just looking for something to blame on her because she don't fit into the confines of their situation. Like, she not one of them. So that's a problem for them. And they feel like that's creating a separation. They ask him if he plans on changing to Mormon. And he like, no, based off the fact that I'm black and not from wherever she from. No, I'm not doing that. That was basically what he was saying, okay? And I understand that a lot of, black folks have some questions about why a black person would be Mormon when the head of the Mormon church thought that dark skin was a sin of some sort. At least that's what somebody commented. Don't quote me, okay? Because I don't know. I don't care. Okay, that ain't my subset. I'm straight all that. But yeah, Lamar, you're going to get yourself in trouble again. I think your rationale is stupid. I don't understand why you couldn't spike your hot chocolate and watch the damn movie with them people until they fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe went out. Like, you should have gave them the night. But I also feel like it's too soon. You just got home. Why you can't sit your ass inside for a couple of weeks and reflect on your life, okay? Because I feel like you not really thinking straight. I think that the kids are right, that you are immature. And I don't care what y'all say, them kids are out of touch. Okay? Their disconnect with who they are as young black people. I'm sorry. I see it. I feel it. I don't like it. But they not my kids, so what I'm going to do. Okay? But he is still immature. Those two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. You know what I mean? He is immature. And I don't understand why you feel the need to go run into the streets day two. Like, you could have been around somebody, who had drugs on them tonight because everybody looked high, like I said. Okay, everybody was just like, Not everybody, but for the most part, especially that girl, why you don't come around no more? Like, bitch, why is you talking that slow? Hello, what are you on? Y'all, look, let me go ahead and move on to Meghan, Michael, and Sarah. Okay, Sarah is about to get her induction. She's getting ready for that, so she was like on the phone with the people and all of that. Her homegirl get there with the strong jawline. And Sarah is stressed out about having, baby number 2 coming, and she ain't got nobody helping her. And she, her husband is cheating on her, and, stressful circumstances. But I'm not about to feel sorry for you, Sarah, because there's something called contraception, okay? Contraceptives, okay? Condoms, birth control. Like, I don't understand when young women get pregnant and they are in poverty and they are in school and their baby daddy is in jail, and then they still proceed with life as if they have comfortable surroundings and a dependable husband to have children with. Like, what land? What land is in here? Narnia? I need to understand why Sarah wants somebody to feel sorry for her, because now it has sunk in the 19th hour. It has sunk in that she is about to have a second child with a man who not only is a child himself, but is somebody she can't depend on. Somebody that will shit on her feelings. Somebody that will play games and lie, okay? Somebody that will say he come and get the kids and then drop the kids off by his mama house, and you could have did that your damn self, okay? So yeah, I'm I am not here for Sarah and her victimhood, okay? Meghan. So Meghan is going over there to spend some time with Michael. But y'all know that Michael's mom and sister Day do not want her in the house. So she goes and picks up some Popeye's chicken for him. And, you got to let the girl at the window know that your man just got out of jail and it's his meal that you about to take to him. Girl, that shit ain't cute. Please stop telling that to everybody. And she gets there and they have to sit in the car. It's cold as hell out there. And they got to sit in the car, eat the fried chicken, and talk. And y'all know Meghan been saying this whole little half of the season that she has a secret, something she needs to tell Michael. And we've all been like, what, bitch, what? What do you have to tell him? Bitch, are you pregnant? What's happening here? Well, apparently, what comes out in the car after they got into the back seat because he wanted to have sex with her in front of his mama's house with his little sister sitting on the porch so she can make sure that the girl ain't coming to the house. I was like, Day, if you don't take your ass inside, it's too cold for this, baby, and you ain't got enough meat on your bones. Go inside. Why is you worrying about your grown-ass brother and his bullshit? Like I said, you ain't got some little girl to FaceTime or tweet and stuff. Like, I can't with Day. When she came outside, like I was like, girl, if you don't take your ass inside. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all. But then we get back to Megan, who thought it was okay to get in the back seat with him and do whatever, the sucky long time that he wanted her to do. It seemed like she was going to do it. Marcelino was tweeting me, and Marcelino was like, why you think she wouldn't do it? I'm like, Marcelino, the girl was a virgin when we met her, and that was a couple of months ago. So we don't have to put the whole tag on her, so quickly, even though she was, having sex with a married man. She didn't know at the time. She knows now. And now entering the land of Hodom, which is across and down the river from Narnia. But she tells him, y'all, before she go, she tells him that she has had some goings on with his partner. Okay, apparently there was a friend of Michael's, very close friend, that he's been friends with since he was 6 years old, who was the go-between with him and Megan. When Megan would send him money and he paid the money back to Megan, he did it through this partner. Well, her and this partner started talking. Her and this partner would be around each other. This partner would be like, yeah, Michael shouldn't have did that shit. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Sucky. You know what I'm saying? And at first, she said nothing happened. But then Michael jumped out the car because he upset. Okay? He mad, all right? Now, he married with a baby and another one on the way and lied to the girl about it. Still messing with the wife, okay, enough to get her pregnant while y'all was so-called in y'all 2-year relationship. So he been cheating on you the whole time. But as soon as he heard that there was some goings on, whether there be conversations or kisses on the cheek, he is upset. Okay? He jumps out the car. He felt disrespected. He like, how you gonna do this? Like, that's my homeboy. I would never mess with nobody. That's your family, your sister, your cousin. I wouldn't do that. I said, that's only because you got your hands full right now. But as soon as Sarah became somebody that you were no longer having sex with, which please believe me, sooner or later is going to happen. She just gonna fade into baby mamahood, okay? And then she gonna be so proud and bucked up and beating other girls upside the head with the fact that she was the first and she was the wife and all of that. Like, we wasn't watching it on WeTV and we could see that y'all wasn't really in no grown-ass relationship with trust and love and all of the shit that you supposed to have. Girl, you ain't had that. But anyway, like I said, there's only going to be a certain amount of time on that. But I just could not believe how upset he got. So he like, oh, I'm going to call my homeboy and see if y'all stories match. And then she switches the story to what? What, you mean that he kissed me? And he was like, you ain't say that y'all kissed. And she was like, I'm telling you now that I kissed him. I said, but did he kiss you? Did you kiss him? Was there a kiss? Was there not a kiss? How many times you gonna change this story? She didn't change the story so many times. It makes me wonder if she's still lying. But I would like to hope that she would not lose her virginity a couple of months ago to one guy who she claims to be in love with and then spread her coochie on the friend who she don't even really know. Like, I would hope that she wouldn't do that. I'm hoping that Marcelino is wrong about the temperature of Hodom. Like, I'm hoping that the Hodom is down here on the temperature and not up here. Everybody's down here. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be up here, you know? Megan said we both fucked up. Now what? I said, girl, if you don't get out of my facial with this, I cannot, y'all. So then y'all, Brittany meets with Sasha, who is, now facing the 30 years. And I think I was informed that girl is spending 30 years of her life in jail because she was a part of a robbery that ended in 2 homicides. But Brittany says that if Sasha goes to jail, she's going to be taking a part of her with her. Okay? And I'm just kind of like, oh my God, with the dramatics of y'all friendship. I get it, but God. When she gets home, Marcelino is upset because instead of driving a car home or calling him to tell him that she couldn't drive herself home, she catches a Lyft or Uber or some shit home. And he like, so where's the car? And, she's like, I was drinking, so I left the car. Like, who drunk drives? And I'm like, bitch, ain't Methead Robert. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna let it go. But when somebody just be like, oh my God, when they've done all of this oh my God, shit. Like, But I do understand what she was saying, but I thought that was annoying too. And Marcelino's aggravated, but we all know that Marcelino is really just mad because he's mad that she was hanging with Sasha. And he doesn't like that she hangs with her friends who she met in prison because he thinks that will look bad in the long run. If she ever gets in any more trouble or has to go to court for their son like they're planning to do, then it can be held against her that she's still hanging around with people who are, maybe spending the next 30 years of their life in jail. But I just kind of feel like I don't understand why that's a rule. That's the dumbest shit to me, to say convicts can't be around or visit other convicts. As if people who don't have records don't do illegal shit. Like, that's just really stupid to me. I think that's a dumb rule. I really do. Like, if somebody wants to do the wrong thing, like Lamar, they will seek it out anyway. Okay, people who have family members, like, for instance, on Love and Hip Hop, how KK could not visit Scrap because she had been in jail. Like, that's ridiculous. That's his mother. You know what I mean? But that's just me and how I be feeling about the shit. But Marcelino's mad and, pissed off because now instead of, just dropping his daughter off at school or dropping the baby off or whatever they have to do in the morning, she's messing up the schedule. That's all he kept saying was she messed up the schedule because he was going to have to go and get the car in the morning or go get the car tonight and ain't nobody, feel like doing all of that shit. And even though Marcelino is often doing the most, I agreed with the aggravation because I would be aggravated too. Like, why didn't you call me and tell me? And I would have caught a ride to you and drove us both home. That way you wouldn't have to go back and get the car. Like, why would you do that? And then another thing is she was talking about how drunk she was and why she couldn't drive. But she had time to walk up and down the street and argue with him. Like, when I get home after drinking, and then I'm talking about when I get home after drinking. We're not talking about a pit stop at somebody else's house and nothing like that. But by the time I decide to go home after I've been drinking, I am not able to walk that much or argue with anyone. We're two different people with the same name. But still, if I was Brittany and I was really drunk, I would have took my ass inside and laid down in the bed and argued with this nigga. I would not have got up and walked down the block. And no, because you're being ridiculous. Like, you look sober to me at this point, Brittany. Like I was just saying, y'all, I thought that was so retarded. Anyway, so Lizzie and Scott. Lizzie pops up on Scott's doorstep and his friend Charlene is there. And she's like, Jasmine, which is the girl he was messing with at the end of the first part of season 2. What, episode 14 or something like that? I can't remember. But that little, mid-season finale, he was dating another young, older African-American woman named Jasmine. But that didn't work out, and Scott explained that to us. And here we are with Lizzie popping up. And Charlene just disappears. And Lizzie comes inside and wants to sit down and talk to Scott. And he's happy to see her. And, they're hugging for a long time. And it's just like, oh, my God. And then she hits him because she's mad. You cheated on me, Scott. You cheated on me, Scott. And then she explains that after they broke up and he came back home and dated Jasmine, she considers that cheating. I think that this is her way of trying to get her nails into him. Like, you can't just come correct and say, I'm sorry for how it all went down. I want to try again. No, you have to be a fucking child and start an argument with him so that he will then in turn want to argue with you enough to then have this angry, I want to kiss you, I want to, have sex with you passionate moment. And I just think it's very childish. And I'm tired of Lizzie and Scott because I don't see it and I don't understand it. And she like picking lint off his chair, asking if the chair is clean. And I'm like, wasn't you in jail? Like, girl, whatever. All right, look. He says over and over again that he never touched Jasmine. But eventually he gets upset to the point where you know what? Forget this, because I wasn't even with you. So then he gets up and starts to walk outside. And she's like, look, Scott, okay, I don't care that you're upset, all right? Like, with an attitude or whatever. And they get into this conversation about her being a born-again virgin because he was like, well, who you been messing with since you weren't about me? And when she said she was a born-again virgin, I said, girl, that's not a real thing. I hate that people keep saying that. That is not a real thing. Once your hymen has been broken through sexual intercourse, once you've had sexual intercourse in any way, shape, or form, Sweetheart, you are no longer a virgin. You cannot go back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You cannot go back. So she was like all upset that he could possibly think that she went and had sex with somebody. I'm like, girl, I can't see nothing but your titties in the confessional right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you giving me action through the fucking screen. Like, all the stuff that you've done in your life, and you got the audacity to get mad when this man asks you the same question that you beating him upside the head with. Girl, go ahead with this. So they walk outside, like I said, and she said she's going to take him out, you know, and she's going to pay. And I'm just like, oh, you gonna pay? You gonna pay for this one thing. And then after that, he gonna be going broke again. He already got a whole bunch of bills because of your ass. Charlene is like, what is that about? Like, Charlene don't have time for this. Charlene feels like he's about to go down the drain once again, messing around with Lizzie's crazy ass. I'm the homegirl. I can't believe this shit. Plays you out, stress you out, don't give you no sex, but take all your money, put you in debt. Really? Really? Scott, just so happy to take her back, huh? Oh, Lord. You know, you just wish men would find nice women to be with that wouldn't dog them out like this. But, you know, I think that Scott likes to date out of his, out of the level of which he should be dating. Okay, not to say that you know how people say they out of your league. Well, I mean, Scott likes to date girls that are out of his league. That's just my opinion. And you should stop that shit. Find somebody that wants you and not somebody that's looking for a way to get something out of you because they know that you like them. Like, that's all Scott is to me. But anyway, y'all, I wonder how the daughter Jasmine gonna feel about this. All right, y'all, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to check out my ASMR channel. The link will be here or somewhere. It's also down below in the description box. So please follow, support my other channel if you like ASMR. ASMR is when you do certain things like noises, tapping, mouth noises, scrunching stuff, pillows, all kind of shit. You can Google it. You can search it on YouTube, role play, face touching, eating, mukbangs. All of that is ASMR. So, for people who are always asking me, just so y'all can know, you can look on YouTube, type it in, you'll find a whole bunch of stuff. Including my stuff. So anyway, hope y'all enjoy. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.